Hello, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome back to Gloria's Estates. And once again, we're super proud to bring you another of our favorite shows, The Treasure Hunt. And we've got some fabulous stuff in here that we can bring you at incredible prices. This is all the stuff that I've picked up in the last little while, and there's some fascinating, cool, odd and unusual stuff in here that I can't wait to show off. All right, so let's start with what we do best, of course, the vintage, the antique, the old, and I have this one that absolutely stands out. Love the filigree, the Art Decos on each side. Let me get a better view of this stone. It has two emerald cut garnets and a single round brilliant diamond in the center, set in 14 karat gold. So this one's going to be from the 20s or 30s, and it's going to be priced at $5.99. It's a size 5, tiny but mighty, size 5. I love my tiny but mighties, but check this out. I love the style on that. That is absolutely beautiful, and I'm going to give you a good side shot of that because that's really, really where it comes out to shine. That beautiful filigree, that beautiful Art Deco, which is unmistakable. You can see across the room somebody wearing this beauty, and you instantly know, wow, that is a true vintage estate ring that has survived for over a century. So that is absolutely incredible. All right, I like that one. All right, we got to let my colored stone nerd come out and play quite a bit this show because I've got some fun stuff, and this one here is no exemption. Because check out the rubies on that, and they just absolutely sparkle. So this one here is in 14 karat gold. It's going to be about a size 18 necklace, and we'll get you a good price on it. It's kind of hard to get you a really good price on it because gold has gone up so much. So a normal price on this in the showcase is supposed to be $3,500. Let me get you a really good view on it. That is a phenomenal piece, and those rubies absolutely just stand out. And you know us, we don't use any kind of colored lighting. We don't use any specialty LEDs. We let the pieces show for what they are, and this one here is a perfect example. So instead of its normal $3,500, I'll tell you what, tonight we're going to let this beauty go for $2,000. Now, believe it or not, that is a phenomenal deal, a phenomenal steal, just from the amount of gold that's in the piece, because trust me, when it comes to pieces like this, they are going way up in price. As long as gold keeps moving, making the moves that it's doing, you might want to pick up a couple of these as soon as you can because the price is just going to go up and up and up. And unfortunately, it means our prices are as well. So if you see something tonight, anything at all, go ahead and give us a call. Send us a message. The number's at the bottom of the screen. It's 662-298-3642. And I'll give you our usual caveat of we're not some big box chain. We don't have 50 of these in the back. What you see is what you get. So when you see something beautiful tonight, don't delay, don't wait. Go ahead and contact us right now. And the reason is that I've had people miss pieces by days, not hours, not minutes, by seconds, and I don't want you to miss out. All right, I guess we might do quite a few necklaces tonight because I love this pendant, and it's got two peridot and a beautiful blue topaz in it, and it is on a snake necklace. It is 10 karat gold. Let's see, it is also going to be, this one's going to be a 16-inch, so perfect. And normally it's going to be priced at $9.99. However, let's see where I can get you tonight on this beauty. Like I said, a wonderful snake necklace and 16-inch. And that peridot and topaz mix really works. And normally, I don't know how people go about mixing different colors in their jewelry work. Sometimes it works, sometimes it doesn't. In this particular case, I really like this. I believe they work very well together. So this is a beautiful setup. And instead of its normal $9.99, I tell you what, let's get it out of here tonight for half price. That's right, $500 for a phenomenal 16-inch snake necklace with topaz and peridot. That is gorgeous. It absolutely stands out. I really like the way that is. All right. There's something else in here that, of course, is going to pique my interest. This beautiful dome ring, and it is covered in white and treated blue diamonds. That's right. These are treated blue, set in white gold. It is marked as Thailand, 14 karat gold. Let's really dig into this one. It's a size 7, and supposed to be priced at $14.99. I tell you what, we're going to make this one the deal of the day. I like this one a lot. And the deal of the day on this one tonight, we're going to do it for $750. That's right, $750 for treated blue and white diamonds in this just phenomenal dome ring. This is not for the faint of heart. This one is going to stand out. This one is going to gain as much attraction as you want. The bigger the room, the more it's going to shine. Believe me. These blue diamonds, although they're not priced at the most, the highest level, are gorgeous and do show off really, really well. All right, let's keep rolling. Ooh, I just saw one that's cool. How about this beauty? And that is Art Nouveau. And that is a white topaz set in 10 karat gold. So that's going to be from like the 1930s, 1940s. And it's supposed to be priced at $5.99. It's a size 7, perfect size 7. So let's let you look at that. I like that. Now, like I said, that is not a real diamond. You could probably put a real stone into it. For that, you'd have to actually come see us down here at the shop. Our physical location in Hernando, which is 3016 Suite number 2 on Highway 51 South, again in Hernando. And we would be able to set you up, find you a stone, find you a time period stone that fits this. But in the meantime, just having a beautiful vintage cut white sapphire set in a 1920s, 1930s ring is beautiful enough. And like I said, normally it's going to be priced at $5.99. Tonight, let's get this beauty out of here for $350. That's right, $350 for a 100-year-old ring. You cannot beg, borrow, or steal beauties like this. They absolutely will go. So let's keep rolling. And I'm going to keep finding the vintage and the old stuff, kind of like this one here, that just stands out. And believe me, this one stands out with multicolored pearls and seed pearls on each side. And this one here is going to have a vintage stamp in 14 karat gold. So that's going to put the work on this probably between the 1890s and the 19-teens. And I know it's kind of hard. It sounds like a wide range, but it's really not. It's kind of hard for me to tell when there's no specific cut stones. So I can just kind of get a generational idea depending on the stamps. So normally this would be priced at $14.99 just because of the weight. But I tell you what, I'm going to get you an even better deal tonight because I love this style. I love the age. I love the vintage of it. And I want pieces like this. The whole point of this is to take beautiful pieces out of the pipeline before they get destroyed and move them on to owners who are going to love them as much as I do. So I tell you what, tonight we're going to get this beauty out of here for $800. That's right, $800 for a phenomenal 1890s to 1920s pearl design ring. That is awesome. Real quick, I want you to get a view of the side and just check out that scroll work and everything on the side. You can tell how much care was taken in making pieces back then. It really was a different era. It was a different setup, so very, very cool. All right, speaking of very cool, I got to move on to this one just because it is so interesting. And it has that blue opal in it, which is awesome. Now, it does look like the opal is already getting destroyed. So I don't really know if I want to show this one, but I'll tell you what, I'm going to show it off. And I'll let y'all decide about it. Is this something that anybody would be interested in? But like I said, You can see the opal on the very, very bottom where it's starting to get destroyed. And y'all will hear me talk a lot of times about people with opals and having to be extremely careful with them, because even just little bitty dents, little bitty chips can cause the serration of the entire stone. So something like this, I'm kind of worried about. I really wouldn't want to sell it now that I get a really close inspection on it. But if anybody's interested, go ahead and contact us. Go ahead and message us, and we'll see if we can figure something out. All right, let's keep rolling. All right, this one I got to do just because it's cool. It is not a true vintage piece. It is marked as 14 karat white gold, and it's a little more modern. This is going to be from the 80s or the 90s, but it's in a size 6, and I really, really like it. The stones in here have quite a bit of style, quite a bit of color, and its normal price is supposed to be $12.99. Cool. Look at that. All the open work and everything like that really lets the light shine through the diamonds. The more light you can get underneath the diamond, the more it's going to shine. So on a piece like this is a great way to set it up and use the light coming in from all directions to really, really bring out the style and the flair of those stones. So normally it's supposed to be priced at $12.99. I'll tell you where I can get you tonight. How about $800? That's right, $800. Beautiful setup. I love the way it looks. I love its style on it. Very, very cool. All right, we're going to do a different stone. We don't see this stone a whole lot set up in gold. This is actually a druzy. So it's going to look a little bit like gold foil, and it's set in 10 karat gold, but it really, really has a lot of style. Now, normally we would only see druzy stones in silver. So when this one rolled across, I was very pleasantly surprised at the look on it. So our normal price on it is supposed to be $3.99, and it almost looks like it's a diamond cluster. You can tell real close, it looks like a diamond cluster. However, if you turn it over, you can see it's actually a natural stone. So this is in the opal family, and those druzies are very, very cool styles. Not something you see very often in actual gold. So like I said, normally it's supposed to be $3.99. I'll tell you what, if you're interested, we're going to move it out of here at half price. That's right, $200. $200 for a beautiful, rarely seen druzy pendant. And if you're worried about picking up a necklace for it, don't worry. I happen to have a few here that might match it perfectly. Go ahead and call us, contact us, and we'll do everything in our power to help you out. Oop, all right, I got to do this one just for my pearl fans. You know my pearl, not pearl. My emerald ladies out there. Y'all, I know y'all. I love y'all. And this one here is nice. So the pendant features 2 different size emeralds and a beautiful, about 1/5 of a carat diamond on 14 karat gold with a 20-inch box link necklace. And normally this beauty would be priced at $3.99. I'll tell you where I can get you tonight. Check this out. Well, I'm going to get you into this beauty tonight for $250. That's right, $250. And it has that 2 phenomenal emeralds and single diamond in there. A lot of style. Very conservative, but a lot of flair, a lot of color that's coming through there. I really like it. It is a beautiful, beautiful piece. All right, let's keep rolling. All right, what do we want to do next? How about we've done a lot of pendants tonight. All right, well, I guess if it ain't broke, don't fix it. Gorgeous little ruby and diamond square on a box link necklace. This is very, very nice. It's set in 18 karat gold. Again, very beautiful piece. It's 18 inches. All right, so it's supposed to be priced at, it's heavy. Supposed to be priced at $2,000. Let's see where I can get you tonight. But like I said, very, Very beautiful setup. Again, in 18 karat gold. Normal price $2,000 tonight. I can get you into it for $1,200. That's right, $1,200 for rubies and diamonds set in 18 karat gold on an 18-inch box link necklace. This is a very, very gorgeous setup. You won't be able to resist it because you understand the quality and the craftsmanship that goes into that. Especially when they're in 18 karat gold, that quality and craftsmanship tends to go up, and you see very, very beautiful pieces. All right, let's keep it rolling. Again, my colored stone nerd is definitely coming out to play because this one is next. It's got to be next, and it is a phenomenal setup with a tanzanite in a multi-halo of diamonds. Now, it is modern, but it's set in 14 karat gold, and it's a size 7, perfect size 7. Let's see. And it's supposed to be priced at $1,000, $999. Tonight, tell you what, let's get this puppy out of here tonight for half price. That's right, for $500. Tanzanite and diamond, dome ring that's set up beautifully. This is a gorgeous style. There's no denying it. This one here will speak across rooms, across everything else. What an amazing piece. That is probably one of my favorites tonight because it combines not only the beauty of the diamonds, but also that tanzanite, that deep, purple colorish that really dominates the ring, that really makes it speak. Very, very beautiful. All right, let's finish up. Let's do one more. I got my colored stone nerd little bits out, and now we can move back to diamonds. And of course, we're going to finish it with a multicolor diamond. So we have the yellow diamonds, treated yellow diamonds with white diamonds, and it's in a Kilat 14 karat gold marked brand. I'm unfamiliar with that brand. However, it is phenomenal, and its normal price is supposed to be $12.99. I'll tell you where I can get you. How about we get you into this beauty tonight for $700? That's right, for $700. Phenomenal champagne and white diamond and this wonderful swirl band that is super, super cool. And I just realized I forgot to tell you what size it was. So hang on. Let me grab its size real quick. We'll figure that out. It is a size 7, perfect size 7. All right. Well, ladies and gentlemen, once again, thank you so much for joining us. I know that your time is your most valuable thing, so I really, really appreciate it when you spend it with us, and I'm super glad. I had a lot of fun tonight. I hope you had a wonderful time. I hope you have an amazing week coming up, and as always, if there's anything you need, anything at all, go ahead and call us. Go ahead and send us a message. We'll do everything in our power to help you out. That's simply just what we do. That's what we're here for. And as always, thank you for joining us. Until next time, we'll see you then.
Everlasting and true, it's all because of you. That smile sure looks good on you. That smile sure looks good on you.